Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Project Hospital. Well, last time our luck ran out with the events, and we did indeed fail one, which was a little bit of a shame. It was quite a tricky one though, I think, and we were stumped by the medical mystery that is Judy Adams. I still don't know if we've worked out what was wrong with Judy, but we've given control of her back to the computer now, so I'm not quite sure where she is in the hospital for us to go and find out if she is cured or not. I'm not really sure where she could be, but yes, Judy's mystery illness did cause us to fail an event, which was a little bit of a bother, but there we go, not to worry. And now, because the game likes giving us tricky events, we've got another one to deal with, another epidemic event, which is fun. So here's the plan. We deal with this event and then we do some building, because all the building stuff has sort of been overshadowed by the event since we unlocked them. But I do like the building. I like placing down the rooms and putting in the furniture and the plants and all that kind of stuff. So I think we get this event out of the way and then we go and build a whole new department. That sounds like a lot of fun. But yes, we have these 5 people to deal with first. So here we go. Let's unpause time and let's see what's happening. So I think nobody's even kind of arrived in the hospital quite yet. Yeah, Rachel Young is going to a chair. A few people are heading to waiting rooms. Oh, David Miller is waiting for an ambulance. I assume that flashy lights Nino machine is heading over to David Miller. Okay, now that could be quite tricky. That could be difficult because we haven't got that long to complete this and he's not even here yet. So, right, do you know what? Get time ticking on. We're looking after all these people. So we'll see. Ooh, pulmonary NTMB infection. Okay, so hang on. David Miller's here. Hospitalised, idle in bed. Well, they went and got him very quickly. Wow, that was very impressive. I mean, the good thing is, at least we know what's wrong with him. He's got pulmonary NTMB infection, of course he has. So, okay, he's got that. However, he does have a hidden symptom, which is a bit wibbly. So we need to figure out what that is so we can try and cure it. However, in the meantime, have all of these things. You enjoy all those lovely, lovely treatments. Okay, so what could we do with this? I mean, a physical examination would probably be quite good. That'd be very handy. And then, yeah, do the basics. Do things like a temperature measurement and all that kind of stuff. Get those 2 things done, actually. Do those 2 things, and that should be okay. Should we possibly send you over to internal medicine? Maybe you should go to internal medicine. I think that sounds like a good thing. How do we treat that? IV antibiotics. Have we got you those? Yes, we have. Okay, right. So there we go. You're sort of going to be okay. Frank Miller is collapsing. Oh no. Frank is part of the sort of event crew here. Oh dear. Right, okay. Frank's having a collapse. Oh, because of dehydration. Okay, so it's not as bad as it could be. He's just a little bit dehydrated. Okay, get him a cup of tea. It'll all be fine. So do that, please. And then I think if we could chat to him, that'd be okay. When he wakes up, of course. So have a little interview with him. Just have a nice chat. And then can we do a physical examination on him just to try to figure things out? We might possibly need to put him into observation as well. So let's pop him into there for now. Okay, so that's 2 people. Right, Dana, right, yeah, okay, so you're here. You've got 2 pages of possible diagnoses. You've got a little bit of windy boppings going on and 5 hidden symptoms, but none of them dangerous. So, okay, do a physical examination and yeah, it's some sort of bowel type thing by the look of it. So maybe an abdominal palpation, yeah, I'm saying the right word now, that could be quite helpful. And then do a temperature measurement as well. I'm surprised that's not part of a sort of a basic series of things, but okay. And then have some stuff for your stomach there. There you go. Right, this is good. Judy, Judy, there she is. Have we figured out what's wrong with her? No, we haven't. We've done so many things on Judy Adams. We have no idea what's wrong with her. We're completely clueless. We've given her anti-parasitic drugs. Why have we given her those? I don't know. Was that something we did? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so she's waiting for something. She's waiting for sort of lab work or whatever. Okay, Judy, can we hang on? Can we favourite you? Default patient controlled by player. Favourite patient. Yeah, can we favourite you? So we don't necessarily want to control you. I don't want to see what's happening with you. I don't want to sort of have to pick your examinations or whatever. But I'd like to know what's wrong with you. Because we have no idea. There's still 8 pages. It could be one of so many things. And if it's something daft, like, hay fever, I mean, that's a very serious thing. Hay fever is really unpleasant. But, I think maybe you spending all this time in hospital because you've got a touch of hay fever does seem a little bit daft. But I'd quite like to know. I think we have to figure out what's wrong with Judy Adams. So, okay, that's fine. Judy, we'll figure that out in good time. Right, how are we going here then? So Rachel Young. Okay, Jordan Garcia. I was going to say, we haven't seen Rachel Young or Jordan Garcia. So you've got either amoebiasis or Crohn's disease. Okay, do a physical exam, do an abdominal palpitation thing. That could be quite handy. In fact, you can do differential diagnosis as well. I will admit, I'm not quite sure what differential diagnosis is. I don't really know what it means, but lots of the doctors do it, and it's quite good. So, okay, we'll just get you to do that. Right, Dana, right, you've got amoebiasis or amoebiasis. How do you pronounce that? That thing there, the creepy looking kind of thing with an eye in the middle of it. So you can go to internal medicine and they can give you some antibiotics. Hidden symptoms. You've got one, but it's not going to cause you any sort of imminent peril, shall we say. So, do you know what? Have all your things like that, and I think you'll be okay. I think we can muddle through with you. Nobody sort of properly cured just yet, but that's okay. You've got the same thing. You can go up into internal medicine. Your hidden symptom isn't wibbly. You can have all these things as well. And there we go. Right, okay. So they're going to the right place, which is good. So yeah, it's Rachel Young. Okay, Jordan Garcia. You've had all the things dealt with. Okay, do you know what? Let's find your hidden symptom. Do that and do that. Why not, eh? That'll do. Let's see if we can figure out what might actually be wrong with you on that final thing. Oh, Rachel Young. Here we go, Rachel Young. She also has a pulmonary NTMB infection, and she does have hidden symptoms. So hang on a minute. Do that thing, and possibly... hang on. Go to Dr. Dave and do differential diagnosis, please. There we go. And have all these things to make you feel a bit better. That's wonderful. Where do you need to go? Internal medicine. Actually, hang on. They'll sort you out in internal medicine. It's going to be fine. Yeah, okay. And then have the IV antibiotics. Okay. Right. So things are looking good. In fact, there we go. David Miller. Big tick on David Miller. It goes to 8 o'clock. I'll have many pours back in. Barbara Clark's getting impatient. Are you one of these people? Barbara Clark, sorry. There are many things happening in the hospital. It's very busy. Rachel Young. Oh, okay. She's collapsing due to a high fever and exhaustion. Okay, IV infusion, please. We knew that she had stuff wrong with her. We were trying to figure it out as time went by, but there we go. Never mind. We know she's got high fever and a touch of exhaustion. And Rebecca Hendy is on the case. Don't worry, she's going to be brilliant. She's going to sort it. Right, Frank Miller. Okay, Frank, we still don't know what's wrong with you. Are you going to be our Judy? Are you going to be the return of Judy? Right, so nausea and malaise. Okay, so rest and stuff for your stomach. For the nausea, what can we do here then? I don't know what some of those things are. I'm not quite sure what some of those things are. We'll do a chest thing, an abdominal thing, and we'll do a temperature measurement. That could be quite good. That might whittle it down a little bit. So, okay, right, this is fine. This is all looking good. Apart from one of our people is in intensive care. But apart from that, it's all looking good. Richard King is collapsing. He's not one of the people that we're concentrating on right now as part of this event. So it's all fine. Right, Frank Miller. You've got giardiasis. What is that? It's one of the most common waterborne intestinal infections. Okay, so where treats that? Up into internal medicine. Very busy there. 3 hidden symptoms. Okay, do all that stuff. Treat him with those things. That should be fine. Oh, look at that. Yes. Okay, that's looking good. Frank Miller. Hang on, did we not just do you? I think we just did you. Frank, it's all going to be okay. Hang on a minute. And then we've got David Miller. David Miller's okay. There's a tick there. Christopher Brown is having a collapse, but we'll sort that out. Dana Wright. Oh, she can go home. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, okay, Dana, you go home. Cheerio. Is he's not ready to go home, is he? No. You're not ready to go home. Oh, yeah, Jordan Garcia, you can go home. This is very good. And you can't go home just yet. But there we go. We're down to 3 people. And then Judy. The mystery of Judy. Barbara Clark's getting a bit impatient. That's okay. That's no great surprise. Everyone gets impatient here. And we've completed the event. I note that we didn't have that event, on the previous video, that we could have possibly succeeded. But there we go, never mind. One event completed in a row, we get given $5,000. Now we're going to pause time before the game throws another event at us. However, that does mean, move that up there, yeah, look at that. Oh no, it's 2 epidemic events in a row. Oh, botherations, okay. Okay. I mean, now part of me does think, do we just fling another one of those at us and hope that it's as easy as the one we just had? Now, I know we said, we're not going to do the events, but if we do, we complete this objective, and then we might have already completed objectives 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for all we know. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, a prestige bonus of 20% for a day would be quite helpful. I think our prestige is a bit low right now on account of a current outbreak and the the former event failure. So maybe we could do that. Just have one more little epidemic event, get that done, complete that objective, and then we go building. Because, hang on a second, We've got a choice of 2 more departments to build. That's kind of it. So we've got cardiology and we've got neurology. And I'm thinking, other departments around the place have got little sort of cardiology rooms, haven't they? I'm fairly certain that's a cardiology room just there. I'm fairly certain that's what that is. Hang on a minute. Let's go to there. So it's a cardiography unit. So we've already got cardiography stuff around the hospital. I don't think we have any neurology stuff. So I think we get in the neurology department. And what does that actually entail? So, the regular clinic stuff, so an office and a waiting room and a reception and all that kind of stuff. And then we've got diagnostic unit, probably want a couple of those. On-call room, nurses station, wards, high dependency unit, a lounge, and then we've got a neuro exam unit. So we might want 2 of those. And then a cardiography unit. Okay, so I think we do get one of those in because we have got other cardiology rooms around the place, including in this department here. But I mean, is that going to be straightforward? Yeah, that looks straightforward as well. They're kind of, they're very much of a muchness, aren't they? They're kind of the same sort of thing, but just with slightly differently named rooms and such. But we'll go for neurology because it sounds exciting. So I think, go on, let's do it. Oh, brilliant. An outbreak of a highly dangerous disease has been reported in a favourite tourist destination. All returning citizens who are not feeling well should report to the nearest hospital immediately. A highly dangerous disease. Okay, so this is what we're telling people. If you don't feel well, you might have a highly dangerous disease. Or possibly, you might not. Okay, so we shall... Hang on. For now, can we go down here? So Rachel Young is okay. We don't want control of her anymore. And down here, not so bothered about David Miller. And over here, Frank Miller, back to the computer. Again, we're going to keep Judy Adams, under our watchful eye, just to see if we can figure out what's wrong with her, because that would be good. And then here we go. Take over all patients. How many are there? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, this hasn't gone to plan at all. Okay, no, right, we're going to fly through this. We're going to do this nice and quick. Let's go and just, code blue all this lot. Okay, there we go. They're all code blued. That's all very good. Let's get time ticking on. I mean, at least it's daytime. At least they're here in the day, so the day shift are all on to help out. A visitor waited too long in the gift shop. Try to hire more vendors. We've got 1 vendor in the gift shop. I can't really... Michael Allen, please. Okay, fine. Okay, the gift shop failed us there, but never mind. The person in the gift shop must have cleared off for a bit. Hang on, I can't remember what the person in the gift shop's called. Remind me what you're called. It's TJ Potts. Of course it is. It's TJ Potts. Obviously it is. We all knew it was TJ Potts. Right, here we go. Let's see what's going on with this lot. Nancy Davis. Okay, right. We haven't even seen her yet and she's collapsed. Okay, right, this is wonderful. 8 hidden symptoms. Oh, marvellous. Okay, can't do that. Do a physical exam. Possibly, do an abdominal palpitation thing. That could be quite good. Okay, just do some stuff, but also keep her alive, please. Casey Walker. Okay, so these people have come in here and now they're collapsing. Okay, this is great. This is good. This is all fine. Interview, chest thing, physical examination, abdominal palpation. There we go. Right. Okay. Frank Williams. You're not an event person, I don't think. So there we go. It's fine. Sorry, Frank. There are many things happening. Robert Anderson. No sort of thing over here, so he's not in imminent peril. Oh no, we've got no idea what's wrong with him. Botherations. Okay, here we go. Yeah, have some rest to deal with the fatigue, and we'll see what we can do with everything else. Right, Richard Foster. Again, no flashy hidden symptoms. Physical exam would be quite good. And maybe do a blood pressure measurement and a temperature measurement. Why not, eh? Let's do those things for people. Let's see if that helps out a little bit. Right, Robert Anderson back again. Yeah, 16 pages of potential diseases. Oh no, it's another Judy. Okay, what could we do? What's going to happen? Okay, temperature measurement. That might be quite helpful. And then I think an evaluation would be quite useful. We can't do differential diagnosis, which is a little bit of a shame. Could we put you with Dr. Dave and he can do differential diagnosis? Yay. And that'll do for now. We'll see if that brings anything in. Elizabeth Hernandez has a rash and a fever. Okay, sort those out. And just do those two things there. It's all going to be fine, everybody. It's all going to be fine. Right, Jessica Smith has muscle pain. Okay, so have that to deal with that. Do a physical exam. Let's see if we can whittle these down. William Wright has malaria. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's give you... Oh, no, you've got a flashy hidden symptom as well. Okay, analgesics, antipyretics, bronchodilators, whatever it is, and rest. But I think you need to go into infectious diseases, my good sir, and they will give you anti-malarial medication and an IV infusion as well. But we still do need to figure out what your other one is. So, physical exam, differential diagnosis, please. Let's try and work that out. William Lee has collapsed. Oh, William Lee is one of our important people as well. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Right. Give you all those things. You've got a disease of some sort. You've got a disease. Okay, right. Do you know what? Oh, you can't move you, can we? We can't move you. Botherations. Okay, I mean, temperature measurement, that might help, possibly. But, yeah, abdominal palpation. Richard Foster, sort of same thing. We've done various bits and bobs with you, though. And we've still not whittled it down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. What's going to help here? Okay, physical examination. Neck palpation. Let's do a neck palpation. Because that might help out a little bit. And then possibly... Hang on. Neck palpation and audiometry. Let's try that. So neck palpation... And then where's audiometry? There. Do those two, please, Dr. Hoosier. Linda Jackson. Linda Jackson's one of these people as well. Okay, she's got a terrible disease too, and she's having a bit of a collapse. Okay, physical exam and temperature measurement. Probably do a blood thing as well. No, we've got 13 minutes 24 to sort out this carnage that's happening here. Okay, give you all those things, and we can't give you the IV thing because you've collapsed. John Harris, viral tonsillitis. Okay, thankfully, we've at least been able to identify what's wrong with one person. Wonderful. Hidden symptoms, quite a few, but they're not going to kill you, I don't think. But do you know what? We will do a few of these things anyway, just to try and help out a little bit. And you can have that, and you can have that, and you can have some rest. And we'll do that as well, just to try and help you sort your symptoms out so you go away nice and happy. Elizabeth Hernandez has a bit of a headache, have some analgesics, and yeah, you've got a diseasey thing as well, haven't you? Okay, can we move you to infectious diseases? That could be quite good. Into regular hospitalisation, and then can we just get you to... I mean, if we got like a disease... Hang on, differential diagnosis would help. PCR, don't know if that's going to help. Blood sample for serologic tests. I don't mean... Hang on. If we press that, what's going to help here? So physical exam, neurological testing. Okay, CRP. CRP might help. Okay, do some CRP, whatever that is, and do an ELISA sample as well, and do a CRP. Oh, cracky, Richard Foster. He's back again. Richard. What shall we do with you? Okay, you have... Yeah, we're not quite sure. 10 potential pages. Don't do this to us, game. Do you know what? We're going to go like this. I'm just going to go, yep, there we go. We're just going to do Those ones. We're just going to do a nasal cavity inspection. Just do loads of the basic things. Just see if that helps. Jessica Smith, have some steroid cream. You've got a rash. Hidden symptom that's not going to kill you, which is okay. And you've got some sort of infectious disease. Over into infectious diseases you go. Thank you so much. And we do a temperature measurement. And then, where's that, Elisa? Oh, you can do differential diagnosis. That will save us all. There we go. Oh, crikey. Barbara Lopez has brucellosis. We figured out what it is. Okay. Right. She does have a hidden symptom that's a bit flashy on and off, though. So hang on. Do all these different things here so we can figure out what it is. And we shall help you with all that kind of stuff. And you need various bits and bobs. So hang on. What is that? That's infectious diseases. Then you can get those from infectious diseases, as well as... Oh no, you don't need to be isolated. You can go into regular hospitalisation and differential diagnosis. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, William Wright's class. He does have malaria. Okay. We didn't pick malaria, did we? We didn't pick malaria game. And Felly said tonight didn't pick that, but okay. Okay, he's collapsed. So, I mean, yeah, I think he is going down into the into thingamabob, into intensive care. Well, intensive care you, and then we'll just do the basics on you whilst you're out cold. There we go. We'll just do all that kind of stuff. It's going to be fine. Frank Williams is getting bored and he's going to leave. Nancy Davis has got malaria. This is wonderful. There we go. Still got hidden symptoms. All of that stuff, please. And we'll just give you all of the things. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Regular hospitalization. Oh, no, not isolation. No, she doesn't need to go into isolation. It's malaria. She's okay. Right. Can we please have... Is anybody actually cured? Is there anybody healthy? One person. John Harris with his viral tonsillitis. Okay. Susan Cole. No idea what's wrong with Susan Cole. Just do a load of stuff like that. That's fine. And give her all that stuff. Okay. Now I'm just clicking randomly on things, just hoping that it works. Right. Still no idea what's wrong with you. Bit of a fever. That should help out with that a bit. And just do those things there, please. Because Dr. Penge is not quite sure what to do. So just do all of the available things. Right. You can indeed go home, John Harris. That's brilliant. So that's one less person that we have to worry about down here on our list of managed people. Also Judy. No, Judy's still gone. Judy hasn't come back yet. You have got... Oh, crikey. Okay, what's going to help here? CRP could help. Yeah, indicative of inflammatory and infectious diseases. So do that. That might help. Will that help narrow it down? I'm not entirely sure, but okay. Casey Walker has malaria. There we go. Hidden symptoms that are flashing on and off. Do all that kind of stuff. And then have all of that stuff in there. Regular hospitalization. We can't seem to... Oh, maybe it already is there. He might already be there. Barbara Lopez is having a bit of a collapse. In fact, she's having so much of a collapse, she's slipped into a coma. Ah, okay. She is now on life support. Jessica Smith. Do those 4 things for Jessica. This is terrible. Now people are complaining there's not enough stretchers. Okay, it's fine. Richard Foster has sinusitis. Okay. Kind of feel like the other people have got slightly more serious things, but okay. Have those things to deal with them. And I think that'll be another person that can possibly clear off. We're not quite sure what's wrong with you, but hang on. That Ebola's highly contagious. Do we go like that? Do we err on the side of caution and pop you into isolation? Just to make sure. And then we'll just do all those things in there like that. And then give you all the treatments. Because if he's in isolation, and he does have Ebola, he can't spread it around. Because that would be bad. Okay, 3 people. We're 33% of the way through. It's glorious. Right, yeah, you can clear off. So that's 1 less person for us to manage. This is good. Look at that. Somebody else cured. Frank Williams is getting a bit bored. Sorry, Frank. Sweat chloride test. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, do that. That sounds amazing for Frank. Linda. Dengue fever. Okay. So hidden symptoms still flashing on and off. So do all this stuff. And, yep, you can go into into infectious diseases, and they can do all that kind of stuff for you. And do an interview as well. Have a nice chat. Okay, we're getting through these. Right, you've got sinusitis. Okay, we'll do that, and you can have those two things. I like it when they have those nice straightforward ones. That's wonderful. Elizabeth Hernandez, elevated CRP. Okay, hang on. Is that not one of these things in it? Do you know what? We're just going to cast a wide net and go like that. There we go. Do all the stuff. Do all of the available things. Thank you very much. Susan Cole has bronchitis. Hidden symptoms not going to kill you. That's okay. Where do you go for that? Just down in emergency. Just analgesics and antibiotics, and you'll be absolutely fine. Okay, that's quite good. Linda Jackson has dengue fever. She has collapsed. Deary me. How long have I got left? 10 minutes. 10 minutes to sort this nonsense out. Right, you can go home, because that's fine. So we're now looking after not so many people. You can go home. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. If they've gone home, the green tick definitely can't go away, which is good. Richard Foster, yeah, buying medicine. Okay, so he's gone home. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people under our control. So we are getting there, slowly but surely. This emphasis being more on slowly there, I would say, because yeah, look at that. Time is ticking down. Nothing is happening. Please do some stuff. Barbara Lopez has that. Abdominal pain. Okay, do that, please. And possibly give life support. Does she need the life support? We'll put you on life support for a bit. Let's hope you stay alive. That'll be quite handy. There we go. She's doing all those other tests as well. But I think she hasn't got any hidden symptoms. Ah, there you go. It's finished. Life support. So she's hospitalised, idle in bed. So do we send her now to infectious diseases? No. She's still sort of stuck in that bed. We still don't know what's wrong with Jessica, but she's going to a lab to pick up some results. So hopefully they can help out. What are we on? 66% now. 66% cured. This is pretty good. But 3 of those people have no diagnosis at all. We're still completely clueless, and time is ticking down. We're not going to do this again, are we? Oh, it was looking very good at one point. Linda Jackson. Can we move you? No. Patients can only be released from ICU after being treated. Okay, so put you back on life support then, if that's what you need. Hopefully that'll be good. Jessica Smith has Pacific Coast tick fever. Okay, so bacterial disease caused by Rickettsia philippi, spread by the Pacific Coast tick. Right, okay, at least we know what that is. So we can give you that, and you can get cured. Right, Linda Jackson, can we move you? No. I'm confused as to what we can do with Linda Jackson. Can we treat her? Linda Jackson, we can't move her because she's still in ICU. I'm not quite sure what we do with you, Linda Jackson. I'd like to move you to somewhere else because I think you're okay now. Your hidden symptoms aren't so bad. Jessica Smith. You need to be hospitalised. Sorry, Jessica Smith. Sorry, forgot about that bit. Hang on a minute. There we go. Yeah, okay. We know what's wrong with you now. We know what's wrong with you. It's fine. So we're on 75%. Elizabeth Hernandez. Oh, no. Hang on. She's got loads of results waiting to come back. So, okay, wait for those to come in. Hopefully they'll be helpful. Okay, so we've only got the 2 people left to deal with now, which is good. We've got William Lee and Elizabeth Hernandez, and they're both up in infectious diseases, so they're in the right place, which is wonderful. However, William Lee here, he's got 4 potential diagnoses, and we've issued out all the examinations, so really, we need to wait for those results to come back in. And we know that they're not that quick at coming back in. So, we've got 4 minutes 25 left on the clock. It's not looking good. And we've done the same over here for Elizabeth. And she's still got 2 hidden symptoms. We're just got to wait for results. But yeah, we have kind of blue lighted these people or whatever. Hang on. Abnormal LFT. Ooh. Okay. Right. So we've figured out something. So diet modification. What's an LFT? Liver function test. Okay, so we've whittled it down to 2. Are we going to get down to this thing again where we have to have a very, very extravagant guess as to what's wrong with this person and just cross our fingers and hope it's correct? I don't know. Right, Linda Jackson. I think you're okay now, Linda Jackson. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So I think, you know what, we'll give control of you back to the computer. That's okay. Because some of these people, they're sort of dealt with now. It's fine. William Lee. He's had his diet modification advice going on there. Still not quite sure what's wrong with him. Time is slipping away. Oh, we're going to fail another one. Nancy Davis. You're not one of the people that we're sort of focusing on right now. That's okay. In fact, do you know what? Yeah, you can go back to computer control. William Lee. Okay. Stool analysis. Okay, still not quite sure which one it is. Is it dengue fever? Is it Marburg? We have no idea. It's pretty much 50-50 between the two. William Brown had a bit of a collapse. Can we do all that stuff with him, please? Just to make sure he doesn't die a bit. That would be wonderful. Elizabeth Hernandez is being transported to a room. Okay, hang on. This could be... That's no good at all. 1 minute 37 to figure this out. Come on, we can do this. We can figure this out. Hang on. Okay, that. Right, we've survived the epidemic outbreak, the sort of, the bad one that affects all the staff performance and the reputation and such like. So that's good. We've got over that at least. However, this isn't looking quite so good. William Brown's having a bit of a collapse. It's fine, William Brown. Okay. William Brown, when I said it was fine, what I meant was it's probably not fine, but I was looking at an event at the time. Oh, William Brown. Okay, he wasn't in for long, was he? So I think maybe that abdominal shattered wound was quite a bad one. Okay, autopsy. Yes, please. We would have got 13,200 money. Good grief. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, there we go. That didn't go according to plan. And neither did this event here. Right, okay. William Lee. No idea what's wrong with you. Other people. Hang on. What did the other people have? Somebody had dengue fever. Let's guess that you've got dengue fever. We'll give you some supportive therapy. What do we need for that, though? So it's just supportive therapy. Okay, what for Marburg? Anti-sense therapy. Okay, so that's what we've guessed for you. So we'll see if that works. And then Elizabeth Hernandez. I mean... Who knows? Minocycline, azithromycin, doxycycline. So there are 3 potential treatments. Japanese spotted fever is the only one that offers minocycline. So let's not go for that one, because that's going to give us less chance of success. I mean, it's a random guess anyway, isn't it? Azithromycin and azithromycin. Has anybody else got any? Yeah, Pacific Coast tick fever. Somebody else has got that. So maybe if they've all been on holiday in the same place, they could have picked that up. So do you know what? We'll go for that. Why not, eh? Offer some of that stuff out. 45 seconds to see if our complete... Oh, hang on. William Lee's cured. It was that. Okay. Please work. Okay, yeah, dengue virus. Yeah, we worked that out. Okay, but we've given her doxycycline. That didn't work. Okay, so it's not that. Okay, get rid of that. So let's say it's Queensland tick typhus and give you azithromycin. And can you have it in the next 25 seconds, please? Thank you so much. That would be wonderful. Supportive therapy for you. That's good. We've sorted you out. Right. Elizabeth Hernandez, where are you and what is happening? Whereabouts are you? Are you in bed? Okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. Which bed are you in? Is that you? Right, she's in that end bed there. And we've got not much time left. Okay, 15, 14. Can we play? Hang on. Are you running to... Can somebody please just give her whatever this thing is? Are they going to get her? Oh, no, they're getting you. Oh, no. Please cure this person. Please cure Elizabeth Hernandez. Just give her a quick dose of azithromycin. It's lovely. 6 seconds. Oh, botherations. Oh, I thought we could do that. We did so well on the first one. I thought, yes, this will be amazing. But no, hang on. Where are you going? You're not going to help either. Oh, no. We did so well on the first one. 1 second. And boom, failed. Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. The events are quite tricky. It's annoying. We've got to finish 3 in a row. And we've got another epidemic outbreak. Already? Oh, dearie me. Okay, yeah, we haven't contained infectious patients. Yes, I know, it's fine. That happens all the time anyway. Right. Well, now I need to see if that actually does sort her issue out. Now I need to see if that does cure her. No. So it was it Japanese spotted fever after all that? It was the one that we wouldn't have gone for. It's a minor cyclone, whatever it was. I mean, this person, she's going to be... Hang on. Oh, now they do it. Mere seconds afterwards. Okay. I don't know which one it was then. We're not quite sure which one it was. Okay. Right. That didn't go according to plan. That was kind of a sort of a thing which I thought, we'll just give that a go. It can be a bit of a lucky chance there. And yes, it didn't entirely work, did it? Botherations. Right. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to relinquish control of all these people. I think. Hang on. Where's Judy? Has Judy Adams gone? Has she just completely gone? Oh dear. Right, okay, Judy Adams is gone. We don't know what happened to Judy Adams. She can remain a medical mystery, we're not quite sure. And relinquish control of all of these people, because that didn't go according to plan. Okay, bother. I mean, we've still got 188 grand. That's not bad. But our prestige is completely through the floor. 54% is terrible. Right, okay. Forget the events then. We're going to sort of put the events on hold now temporarily. And we're going to go and do some building work just to make up for the sadness of failing that event just there. So let's get our brand new neurology department set up. This is quite exciting, isn't it? We haven't done this in a while. So I think we're going to have to go up a floor, because we haven't really got any room left on this floor. There's a tiny bit of space over there, but that's not enough to fit an entire department in, as we well know, because I mean, that there is an entire department. The departments are quite big now, so that's not going to fit a department in. So I think we've got to go up another floor. Okay, here we go. Now, does this cost us money to add a new floor? I can't quite recall. So copy floor tiles from the current top floor, copy walls from the current top floor. I don't think we want to copy any of those things. We don't want the walls and the floors to look the same, because it's going to be a different sort of thing. So, yeah, okay, don't copy the tiles, please. But yeah, build a new floor. So pop that on, and there we go. We've now got a new floor of the hospital. It's all very exciting. Okay, so neurology. We're going to have neurology, and we are going to have cardiology. Now, the only thing is, we don't really want to build them over here, because they're the last two departments we've got. We don't want to sort of, go, right, build them in the corner, and then that looks a bit weird. The hospital will look a bit odd. So I think, really, we have to build them across the front here. So maybe what we could do is, we could have, say, neurology over here, and we could have cardiology over here, and then over here, maybe at some point, we could have like a little garden in the middle or something. That might be quite nice. Just have a nice garden in the middle. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think we have it over here. Let's sort of put it in this bit of space over here. Here we go. Let's go and do some planning, shall we? Right, neurology. And of course we begin with a lovely corridor. So I think we want to go from sort of over here. I think that's what we do. So we start sort of over here. Hang on. So get a corridor coming out there. So there we go. Neurology has begun. There it is. And then I think that was a bit weird. Hang on. If we go down a floor, that's where the cleaning closets are, isn't it? Next to the lift. So, okay. So if we grab ourselves the cleaning closet, just pop that in like that. It doesn't need to be any bigger than that. And then have that coming out like that. That's completely the wrong thing. Hang on. Click a corridor. There we go. Who let me run a hospital? Right, and then put that into the middle there. In fact, you know what? We'll run that down like that as well. So we've got that there. And then, so people are going to come up here and they're going to go, right, I need to report to neurology reception. So I think it might make sense if that was sort of over here, for example. So if we say put it, I mean, what do the ones down here look like? So that one here, there's a reception and the waiting area is sort of across the way. It's going to look sort of like this is what I imagine. It's going to look a bit like that. So, yeah, so sort of they come out the elevator and they've got the reception in front of them. Then, yeah, they've got a corridor going that way and then the waiting area there. But we can make things a bit different, of course. So hang on, go back up. So over here, so maybe reception could be over here. How long is that thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yeah, I was going to say we could have it half and half. That would be good, but it's not going to work like that. So how about then we have ourselves, what if we have the reception there, and then we could have the other reception for cardiology just here. So that's the cardiology lift, and that's the neurology lift / elevator. That would work, wouldn't it? So if we say just have a little bit like, so 5 by 5 for the reception, and then the waiting room can sort of be over like that, because they can be quite big. That's okay. Like, how big is that one? That's got to be quite big. Yeah, 1 by 13. So that's 1 by 14, so that's okay. And then across the back of here, we can have the offices. So hang on, if we make that 1 by 15, that means we can just have the offices at 5 apiece, which makes sense. So we'll add them 6 by 5, 7 by 5. Why not? Got loads of room up here on this floor. So like that and like that. Brilliant. Okay, so 3 neurology offices. And then we've got a little kind of little lovely bit just there where you can just go and speak to the receptionist. And then maybe even just here, we could have the restroom, because that's, they're going to have a reception desk there. If you need the loo, just go to just there. Right. So that is our clinic sorted out. Then we have to figure out all the hospitalization stuff. So that's going to be sort of over in this part of the world. So why don't we get ourselves the ward set up first? So if we get a regular ward, say, hang on. That corridor has got to sort of come to at least like that, I would have thought. And then I wonder if we have the ward here. So if we have a ward going along like that, and then, could the corridor sort of, hang on a second. And that's a bigger corridor than we normally have, but that's okay. What if we had a thing coming over like that, and then it could come along like that? So that elevator is also in use, which is handy. And then over here, we could have our regular ward. So run that across like that. And then maybe we could have the high dependency ward. Sort of, do we want that nearby? Do we want it like that? That's... Hang on, how big is that? So we can fit some beds. 1, 2... Then there's quite a big gap in the middle, but that's okay. Got loads of room up here. So 1, 2 is where the bed's going to stick out. Then one little gap. Really, it only needs to be about 6 long. So that's going to be a bit of a weird space to fill just there. So maybe what we do is we have that corridor going all the way to the end like that. So they can have doors there and doors there, which is good. So they can get in and out both sides. And then possibly... how big is that? Hang on. How big is that? That is 8. And how big is that there? 10. That's significantly bigger. Okay, we could fit a couple of rooms along here, possibly. So how about some diagnostic units? They've got to be 4 by 4. So if that is 10, why don't we just say, 5 by 7 and 5 by 7. Okay, so 2 of those, that's going to be handy. We need to have the on-call room and the nurse's station, preferably somewhere in the middle. That'd be useful, so they can get to places quickly. Do we put that round here? Also, we've got this to connect up as well. Hang on a minute, hang on. Can we bring that down like that? And then just pop that to there. So that elevator is also accessible now. So that's all neurology stuff over here. So we've got room over here and room over here. Okay, so what if... Hang on. I've had a thought, everybody. It's going to be fine. Right, so put that across like that, and then have ourselves the high dependency unit across like that, because that's okay. So regular ward, high dependency ward, and then, in the middle here's a little bit naff, isn't it? For the on-call room and the nurse's station. That's going to be a little bit cramped. But I think we can probably do it. The on-call room doesn't really need to be that big. The nurse's station needs to be a bit bigger. But that's okay. So they're sort of central. So we've got diagnostic units, the room for the doctors, the room for the nurses, a regular ward, a high dependency unit. We need a lounge, of course. That's very important. How about we put the lounge just here. Have a nice lounge like that. Look at the end. That's quite good. So reception can go, yes, the lounge is down there. Go and have a sit down. So that's quite good. And then, yes, neuro exam units, cardiography units. How about then they go... I mean, yeah, what if we have a little corridor coming that way? We could have a corridor kind of running across the back, and that could connect up with proper cardiography over here, possibly. But yeah, I think we need those things over here first. So hang on. What if we had that coming out like that? And then, yeah, that could just run across the back. Like, I quite like that. And that looks quite good. Right. So neuro exam unit. Why don't you know what? Just for the sake of it, there's a bit sticking out there, which looks a bit daft. We'll have that like that. So let's get a neuro exam unit. And we'll put that... Oh, where do these go, though? These don't really suit going there. Unless, hang on a second. What if we put them there? Okay, right, here's an idea. Right, so we go... hang on, so that needs to be 3 back. So 1, 2, 3. So we say, okay, there is a... whatever that was, neuro exam unit. And there is another neuro exam unit. Yay for that sort of thing. And then that can come across like that. And then that can merge into that. Okay, so 2 of those. And then we need a cardiography unit. Now, could we possibly fit one of those in down there? It's a bit rubbish, I'll give you that. It's a rubbish cardiography unit. We possibly only need 1. And it fits there quite well. Do you know what? That'll do. That's fine. There we go. Neurology is outlined. However... we do now need to get ourselves an operating lounge or 2, and then possibly we should get a common room as well, because we're going to have a nice break area up here somewhere for all the staff. So maybe, if that's going to connect up, maybe over here, look, we have ourselves, or maybe down in the corners actually, we could have a break room over here maybe. That wouldn't be so bad. So maybe in this corner, just pop a nice, I don't know, 8x8 break room. Down in that corner. That's okay. So they can all come here and have a bit of a sit down and a cup of tea or coffee if they want to. That'll be fine. And then, yes, we need to get some operating lounges set up. Right, hang on. How big are these? Because that seems to work quite well. So we'll grab that. Look, it's fine. So how big is that? 12 by 10. Okay. So I think they should go in the middle because they're going to be shared with... Hang on. Does cardiology have those? Yes, it does. Okay, so how about then we say operating lounge. Hang on. Which way round? Which way do they go in? I've gone up a floor. That's the wrong way. So like that, look. So the door side is 6 and it's 10 long. Okay, so if we said operating lounge like that. So hang on, 6 by 10. So 10 by 6. So have one there. And another like that. And then on this side, cardiology can have their 2. And then they're kind of in the middle. They're not too far away from where those ones are, just there. It's going to be fine. Okay. Right, I'm quite happy with that. That looks okay. There's a bit of a gulf of something along here. But yeah, it's fine. We might not need all that space. It's going to be fine. We need many people to work here. Right. Okay. I think it would be quite good if we could just get the basic clinic set up. Just get that done, and I think if we get that in, just get you the waiting room, the sort of reception, and get ourselves these 3 rooms here. Not even the loo. We'll get the cleaning closet in, of course, because that's important. Get those sort of things in. I think that'd be quite good. I'd be quite happy with that. So let's try and get that done. However, here we go. So we need to go and grab some floor first. That's okay. We can do this. So grab that. That's for the reception. That's fine. Then we grab the floor for the waiting area. That's also okay. So pop that in like that. We might as well grab the floor for the lounge because it's right there and we've got the money to do that as well. So just sort of plop that in for now. And now we have to make a colour choice. What colour do we want neurology? Can we see? It's got a little kind of blue thing on it there. It's part sort of... It's not quite white. It's sort of like off-white, grey possibly, and part blue. So do we go for blue? I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. nip down here. Yeah, grab that floor. So that's grey. We could go for blue, because this floor doesn't have blue on it. Blue is on this floor down here, isn't it? So we could possibly go for another blue for neurology. It's either that or we go for the incredibly boring sort of, that colour there. Beige. A very dull beige colour, which I don't really want to do. I mean, it would make sense as well for cardiology over here to be in red, because, cardiology to do with hearts. Hearts pump blood. Blood is red. So maybe, have blue over here and red over there. I think that's what we do. We're far enough away from the ground floor to not have any kind of great confusion going on now. So here we go. Let's just... Which money have we got? 186 grand. You know what? We can get the corridors in. we can do some of the floor work here. It's going to be fun. Right, so do that like that. And just draw all this kind of stuff on. It's going to be marvellous. Like so. And a little bit over here. And a bit over there. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about is access along here. Because that's kind of... If you want to go from here to here, you have to go all the way round, which might possibly slow things down a bit. Maybe we need to rework that ever so slightly. Maybe that needs to be a bit smaller. Maybe make that a bit smaller. But okay, we'll come back to that at some point. Right, so now we know what colour we're going for. We can now just grab all these things and just make them all the appropriate colour. So let's go and do the floors and the walls and everything else. Right, there we go. Walls in, doors in, floors in, and we've even got some windows as well. There's a lovely window over there in the cleaning closet. And then over here at the front of the hospital, we've got the big fancy glass panels because they've got some down there. So it sort of makes sense to carry that on this floor. So there we go. We're now ready to put things into the room. So let's begin with the cleaning closet because that's nice and simple, isn't it? So hang on, rotate round like that. Oh, hang on. That doesn't have all of its walls in. Why not? I did it on the... Hang on, has it got all the other 3 walls in? Okay, that's a bit weird. Why has it missed out that one wall? I used the draw the 4 walls thing on. It's done 3, but not that one. Okay, that's a little bit of an oddity. Hang on a second. Hang on, we can sort that out nice and quick. Boop, there we go. Sorted. Okay, back we go to putting things in here. So, we'll have, I don't know, like a shelf there. And a shelf there. Then we need a bucket cart thing. So we'll put that just there. And then we will have a place where they can wash their hands. And I think this one, we just put a regular sink in. That's okay. Just pop a regular sink in. And that's that room done. We can't put a plant in there. There's not enough room to fit a plant, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. There'll be plenty of plants for them to look at as they walk about the place. Right, we're not going to do the bathroom right now, I don't think. Because I just like to get this kind of open and up and running. So let's go to here and let's get our lovely reception stuff sorted. So reception desk middle with a big eye on it. To say, hello, would you like information? Here I am. So if we pop that, if we put that there, people are going to come out the lift and then go, I need to go over here. Do you know what? The door to the loo should possibly be over here. Hang on, might want to move that round a bit. Get rid of that door to the loo and move it over slightly. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, so back to there. So, yes, reception. Reception just needs really basic things. So let's just get that set up nice and quick. Right, there we go. Basic reception setup. We've got the desk and a computer and a chair and a little printer as well. But of course, we want to offer more over here. We want to make sure that people have a lovely, refreshing drink. And also, we want to make sure there's a lovely plant as well. So I'd like to, if we could find where the little tables are, because I want to get those in. And then, we're going to put some nice things around the place. I mean, we've got fruit juice. We could put some fruit out, possibly. But no, let's stick with the fruit juice. So where are the little... Can we have the round tables? Where are the round tables? I can see the square tables, but I can't... Hang on. Can we click in here and find where they are? No, we can't. Where are the little round tables? Okay, we have got some of those before. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Because, I know it's a square table. It's on a square, fancy glass table. Are they in here? No, they're not in that mix. Okay. Oh, it's in here. There it is. I remember where it is. It's in here, look. So, okay, coffee table. It's where the plants are, of course it is. So, coffee table just there. And we'll put some posters around as well. Let's have a poster about, I don't know, that wall might not be there. So, we'll pop a poster about blood donors there. And then, I don't know, one about information just there, look. Just generic information. That could be handy. And then we'll put a clock just there, because that's always useful. And then on that table there, we shall have some lovely, refreshing fruit juice. Very good indeed. Okay, so we've got that in. And then we go to the waiting area. Okay, so let's get the modern benches. A few people have been saying, why not get the fancy chairs? But, I mean, the modern benches are okay, aren't they? Are they okay? I mean, maybe on this floor we should have the fancy chairs, because they do look quite nice, and it would add such a sort of class and elegance to the place, rather than they're okay, but they look a bit uncomfortable. Possibly we should have fancy chairs. Okay, right, hang on. So let's put one of the TVs by each door. That makes sense. So it can flag that you need to go and see that doctor. That makes sense. And then I think what we'll do is we shall have... How about... I've just had an amazing idea. Oh, this is incredible. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We'll have a sort of a queuing, checking in thing machine just there. That's fine. Then we'll get some fancy chairs. So we'll have... what if we had 4 like that? And then... I don't know. There's a gap. Yeah, you can get around the end there. So 1, 2, 3, 4... And then we can have 1, 2, 3... Okay, hang on. So we can't quite have exactly what I was hoping. But yeah, a gap down the middle. That's okay. There's going to be a lot of chairs here. And this bit here... If I hang on. No, we need to hang on. I've got a bit too excited with chairs. Sell that chair. Sell that chair. This is going to be fun. Right, so queuing machine can then go just there, which is good. And then in the middle here, look... There's a gap. We can fill it with plants. We can fill it with lovely plants. Okay, right. Yeah, blue pot. So one there. Then we'll have the potted plant in blue, like that and like that. And then in the middle, one with little flowers on. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, you're sitting here in a waiting area and you're thinking, am I in a garden? Am I in a jungle? Or am I in a hospital? I'm not quite sure. Okay, that's good. I like that. And then over here, I think... Hang on a minute. These people here are going to be a bit annoyed having to swivel round to look at the things, aren't they? Do you know what? It's fine. They can be entertained by the leaves of the plants. It's all going to be fine. Yeah. Okay, and over here, look. I think this is where we have our kind of refreshments area. So we pop that just there, and then we get the coffee and tea vending machine. Oh, I thought I'd turn that one blue. Thought I'd press that. Okay, so make that blue, and then we'll have a water dispenser just there, and then we do need to get a bin. We want to get a bin somewhere around here. We could put that on the other side, couldn't we? Because again, I'd like to get another one of those things. Pop that there. Then offer the lovely fruit juice. Pop that onto there. And yeah, we are going to need some bins. Oh, hang on, a clock. We could put a clock in the middle there. It's always good. Clock is always good. And we could put an information board just there. Why not? Just pop one of those in. We'll put a poster about accidents just there, and about the heart just there, because why not? And yeah, okay. And a bin could go just there. That could be good. And then can we get one over here? Can we fit a bin over there? Is that going to cause problems with people walking around? I don't think so. Okay, that poster's apparently obstructed by the bin. I think that's quite a good place for it. Do you know what? Move the poster there then if you're getting fussy. Right, there we go. That's quite a good waiting area. I like that. Well, these people are sort of all facing the wrong way round. It does feel a bit strange. Maybe we could have a little sort of bit like that. Yeah, do you know what? That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, I quite like that. Hang on, get the fancy chairs. And then 1 and 2. Okay. Like that. Wonderful stuff. Right, now we have to do this, and we're just going to copy and paste these. So these are all going to be the same, more or less. So let's get the big sort of bench sort of examination table thing in just there. How can we rotate round a bit? Get a better view on this. There we go. That's better. Right, the bins can go behind the doors, as can, of course, the lovely plant. So hang on a minute. Yeah, let's have that one again. I like that plant. It's nice. It's got red leafy bits on the top. It looks lovely. Right, so we'll put that in. Can we have it up against the wall, possibly? Right, disinfectant dispenser as you come in the room. That makes sense. On the right-hand side, that's quite good. We do need a desk. Have a glass desk. Pop that right in the corner like so. Then we need a PC on it. We'll put the PC just there. Then we need a printer, put one of the big chunky printers in, that's good. Then we go to an office chair, pop that in. Right, so now the doctor has somewhere to sit, which is useful. The chart board for differential diagnosis can go just there. That's handy. Eye test, as always, can go just there. So if you sat on the bench, you can look at the eye test. Medical examination lamp. Okay, tuck that in the corner, because that's where that goes. And then we just need equipment. We need equipment, but also we know that we need a sofa. We have to have a lovely sofa in here for people to sit on and chat to the doctor on. So, hang on. Would that be... There it is. Sofa. Blue sofa. Pop that in like that. That's going to make that board go a bit kind of grumpy. But we'll put that just there. That's fine. And then we do need some equipment cabinet things. So, okay, there's plenty of room over there. Loads of room just there. So maybe we have an equipment cabinet like that. Then have another one. And then can we get the mobile one? But make it blue, please. Thank you. And then, yeah, hang on. Move that over. Move that over. Move that over. Can we do our little kind of sink trick thing? Because I quite like the sink. Where is it? Yeah, stainless steel cabinet. Like that. And then you want to get... where is it? Kitchen sink in the top, which is quite good. And then over here, just grab a mirror. Just pop a mirror on the wall there as well. Okay. So I think that's a valid room. I think that's all set up. And it's got a plant in, which is very important. I think that's okay. It's got the chartboard in. It's got all the stuff they need. They can wash their hands. They can get equipment. There's a sofa. Very important. Right. Okay. Happy with that. So how about then we go to here and we just copy that room multiple times. Because it doesn't need to be that different each time, does it? So pop that in. Pop that in. Okay. So now we've got that set up. So we've got a fully working reception. The waiting area is okay. The little janitor room is set up. And we've got 3 doctor rooms just there. Okay, this is very exciting because now you know what this means. Now it means we get to take a trip to the Wheel of Names. And we haven't been to the Wheel of Names this much in a while. We've occasionally gone and grabbed a person here or there, but we've not gone and got loads of people. So here we go. Let's go down here and get the janitors in because they're very important. So yeah, let's get the janitors in. We'll have one on the day shift and one on the night shift. So let's go down here. Frank Smith, Nancy Cole. Nancy Cole works better at night. So maybe, given that the department isn't that big, Nancy Cole can come in at night time. And then on the day shift... Oh, these aren't the best people, are they? We've got a big pile of money. Do you know what? We're going to re-roll it. Oh, there we go. Oh, now we get all the good people in. Okay, fine. Yeah, you're hiding secrets from us, though. I'm not quite happy about that. Mary Green, slow learner, but loyal. Okay, I like that. And you're slow and you live far away. No, Mary Green, in you come. Okay, this is good. This is good. And then we'll get the 2 receptionists in as well. We'll get both of those in as well. So have we got a good nighttime receptionist? Okay, Jane Wilson, reception 40%. You work better at nighttime. Okay, hang on. Reveal your secrets. You're a fast learner and you like a bit of food. Okay, Jane Wilson, I'm on board with that. That's fine. Night shift clinic need the... Oh, hang on. We need the day shift in first before we can get the night shift set up. Okay, that's fine. Receptionist 36, 42. So you're a slow learner, you're a gamer, and you're a people person. Oh, that's perfect. Margaret Gonzalez, in you come. Receptionist 42%, that's okay. And then night shift is Jane Wilson. Okay, was that the right person? Yes, it was the right person. Yay. Okay, so now that these 4 people, which means we can now go, say it with me everybody, to the Wheel of Names. Okay, so doing some janitoring over here in neurology. On the day shift we have Niff, and on the night shift we've got Christop Wheelis. And then over here doing some receptioning for neurology. On the day shift we have Hercules, and on the night shift we've got Johnny 6. So there we go, got 4 new people employed. Now we need to go and get some doctors. I think to begin with, we'll get 2 on the day shift and maybe 1 on the night shift, and we'll add to that if it gets really busy. But I think it takes a while for the department to kind of, warm up a bit. So let's get 2 day shift people in. I mean, already there is an amazing candidate right there. Judy Garcia, neurology 82%. Hang on. Let's reveal all of your hidden secrets. Botherations. You're an alcoholic. You are a good boss, but you're an alcoholic. so you can often show up to work late and hungover. Brilliant. Okay, we have 152 grand. I am willing to re-roll this multiple times until we get some good people. I mean, Mark Martinez there. Mark Martinez works well at night and also is a good boss. Improves satisfaction of supervised colleagues every morning or every evening, I suppose. The only thing is, you're not that good. In fact, all these people are a bit naff. Do you know what? We're going to re-roll it again. Okay, Jennifer Foster. Jennifer Foster is pleasant. Okay, Jennifer Foster, yes, you've got yourself a job. General Medicine 95, Neurology 85. You're very good. So you can come in, and I think that means this department is now properly open. It's now available to do some stuff. But of course, we're not quite finished, so let's go to the night shift. Anybody really like working nights? These are all... Can we have some better people, please? What if we just filter it on advanced diagnosis? Yeah, it's so confusing, that thing. Hang on. So reveal your secrets. Jennifer Adams. Oh, you're an alcoholic as well. Botherations. Right. Okay. Find new candidates. Again, here we go. This is better. Right. Reveal your secrets, folks. Barbara Foster. There's another... What do you have Foster just now? She... It's pretty good. So Neurology 84. You are a good boss and you're a hedonist. Okay, that's probably fine. Michael King is a germaphobe, but is also comforting. And Karen Wilson is slow. People person, practical diagnoses, and a hard worker. But she doesn't take free time breaks. So she might be a bit slower, but... she's not going to take breaks, so she's not going to be going slowly to and from the break room or whatever. Okay, do you know what? We'll get you in. Hang on a second. We'll get Karen in on the other day shift, and then on the night shift, I mean, who do we go for? They've all got some good skills going on. You've appeared. So how about Michael King? So yeah, germaphobe, you can wash your hands lots. You're in a hospital. That makes perfect sense. Or a good boss and a hedonist. Michael King is comforting and a germaphobe. I mean, Barbara Foster is better overall, but I like the comforting thing. But no, she's a good boss as well. So Barbara Foster, you can come in. Now, who do you want as a chief doctor? Can we pick them? Yeah, we can. They're just not on shift. I think, yeah, you're possible. Hang on. Who's best at neurology? Karen Wilson looks like she's the best. Yeah, okay. Karen, there you go. We haven't got anybody with a good boss modifier thing. But I think that's ready to open up. I think now we can open up. Oh, crikey. Right, we're on full speed there. Look, we have a neurology clinical set up. This is brilliant. Okay, so let's see if we get a patient. And let's see what kind of things that we have to deal with over here in neurology. So yeah, nothing much happening right now. Let's move time on nice and quick. And if somebody does pop up over to here, we'll just stop time. David Moore's going to leave. Okay, we'll stop time and just see what they're dealing with. And then see what's happening over here. Yeah, okay, you're going to leave as well. Okay, but just stop interrupting me, please. I'm waiting for a neurology patient because we did some building and it was exciting. Oh, hang on a second. We've got our first patient up here in neurology. Hello, welcome. You're the first patient, aren't you lucky? Right, so Rachel Hill has PCF. Okay, I don't know what that is. What's PCF? PCF, oh my goodness me. PCF is pharyngoconjunctivital fever. It refers to a condition mostly caused by human mastodinovirus B that causes small outbreaks, mostly between young people in collectives. The disease affects pharynx and eyes. Okay, so we can treat that up here with eye drops, so you don't need to have any kind of hospitalization stuff set up, which is handy. So you can go in and chat to the doctor. That's going to be okay. Right, so let's just see if this works. And so you're going to go and see Karen Wilson. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I haven't changed the names. Hang on. That's not acceptable, is it? Right, okay, we've got 3 people, which means we need to do some more spinning of the wheel of names. There we go, 3 new names spun on the wheel of names. I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe we nearly left those people with their default names. And I was kind of thinking of wrapping things up as well. That would have been terrible had we gone to the next part with those people with their default names. That would have been shocking. There we go. At least remembered. That's quite good. So on the day shift over here in neurology, we have Danny Chipmunk and we have Never Ready, and then on the night shift, we've got Gondor. So there we go. Welcome aboard, you three. I think, yeah, we will probably add more over time, but that's okay for now. So there we go. It's up and running. We've got properly named doctors and staff and everything else. And we have our first patient in Rachel Hill. So neurology is up and running. I mean, yeah, over time, we will add all the hospitalisation stuff. It'll take a little while, I think. Money is looking okay, but our prestige is looking pretty shoddy right now. 68% today. It's down 10% because of our event failure type things. So, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, really, with prestige. So we might possibly... Oh, yeah, there's the epidemic outbreak as well. So we might need to let time run on a little bit, I think, until maybe that thing is cleared, the outbreak is dealt with, and then possibly our prestige is going to top back up a bit so we can get some more money in. But also, I do think we have to try to complete 2 epidemic events. As troublesome as it is, one seems to be okay, and then the following one seems to be incredibly tricky. But I think we have to try and do that to unlock that objective. And then possibly, yeah, we do want to try and do 3 in a row to then complete that objective as well. But it seems the game is now making it quite tricky for us. We completed quite a lot, with it 6 or 7 in a row before, but now we're really struggling. So we'll try and give that a go next time, I think. Yeah, we've done a bit of building, which is lovely. I like doing the building. Possibly we do need to get a bathroom in, because I did see the staff going down in the lift to the loo. So get the bathroom in, I think. But yeah, I think next time we do a tiny bit of building there. And then, yeah, we go back to trying to complete the events. We'll just try and fly through those as quick as we can, I think. Because, yeah, it would be good if we could unlock some more things. That'd be quite nice. But, yeah, plenty to do next time when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Project Hospital. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This robotic arm has salmonella on it. Okay, so we've got 2 things that are diseased. Be warned about Tutorial Robot. He's all sort of retro and adorable. I think he wants to destroy humanity. Hungry humans, come and order some food. 74% efficiency. Oh my goodness. Wow. There he is. There's a murderous robot face.